So Hong Kong people typically, even if they're underwater, continue to pay the mortgage. In many other parts of the world, particularly in the US and so on, people just hand the keys back to the bank and say, it's yours, buddy, I'm leaving. But people in Hong Kong don't do that. And so I'm reasonably encouraged by Hong Kong consumer behavior in that sense.
So what do you think explains that, Peter Churchouse, that people still pay their mortgages, that the non-performing mortgage ratio stays low, much lower than in the United States, as we've seen? To what do you attribute that?
Well, I think people in Hong Kong have grown up with huge volatility in the past. So as a result of that, Hong Kong people, I think, have learned not to take on too much debt.
Peter, there seems to be a shortage of rental properties around the world, despite the fact that home prices seem to be falling. How do we get into this situation?
When we started seeing rising interest rates, I didn't expect to see rents in major cities around the world rising, that is exactly what's happening. And I think there are several explanations for that. Firstly, affordability in major cities is not great. Unemployment is relatively low, so people have all got jobs, and a lot of those jobs are still in major cities. And there has not been a major construction boom in these cities, so there isn't a lot of excess supply around.
I agree with Peter in the sense that the rental market is pretty strong in Hong Kong, right? And then for Hong Kong, I think the good thing is that we look at the numbers, it's already up almost like 5 to 10% this year, and potentially we think that another 5% could happen in 2024. And the challenge, I think, in the past is that we have some population outflow for Hong Kong, but the things turn around, and we see the government also willing to attract more talents to come to Hong Kong.